Hello, reading friends. Today I'm going to share a few more of my favorite books with you. And I realized that I brought home more books from our school library than I realized. So today I am going to read 3 books to you. They're all a little bit different. They have something very unique about them. And the first one that I'm going to read to you is this one here that is called The Forgetful Knight. This book I discovered last year, and I think it's a really funny, silly book that's a little bit of a different fairy tale than you might have normally heard of. So let's go ahead and start this one together. The Forgetful Knight by Michelle Robinson. Once upon an olden day, a knight in armor rode away. Then again, he had no horse. Did I say rode? Poof! He strode, of course. That's right. He strode across the land with half a sandwich in his hand. And the cat is saying, meow. A sword. That's what I meant to say, because the knight was on his way to what? A party? Movie night? Hang on, I know. A daring fight. He had to slay a, what's its name? A thingy-bob? Not that. Too tame. What's scaly, huge, and breathes out flame? A dragon, that's it, big and green, but mostly it was just plain mean. It liked to snaffle people's pets. It had a field day at the vet's. Next. Look at this illustration here. And worst of all, this dragon ate Sir Clap-a-Lot, the knight's best mate. Sir Clap was handsome? Hairy? Tall? I'm sorry, I just can't recall. But he was special, that's a fact. And so our knight just had to act. I miss my friend, he cried, and so that nasty dragon has to go. At last he found the dragon's cave and strode right in, for he was brave. Not brave, I mean, he was quite scared. Go in the cave? He never dared. Bring, bring! He grabbed his phone and dialed home. Said, Mommy, help! I'm all alone. No, no, he was too bold for that. I'm sure he would have fought that cat? I mean, dragon. He did. He went and fought the beast. Or was that he bought a feast? I'm hungry. Curly fries for me. And you? The story, right. Let's see. You ate my friend, the brave knight said. But hang on, was Sir Cloppy dead? Amazingly, from far away, there came a front and friendly, Nay! The knight's best friend was Clop, the horse. I knew that all along, of course. The knight attacked. The dragon coughed. Our hero held his sword aloft. He wasn't pulling any punches. Out came all the dragon's lunches. Say sorry, our brave knight demanded. The dragon, feeling reprimanded, chose to set his pants alight. That did it! Grrr! What an angry night. He bashed the dragon on the head. The dragon bashed him back. They're dead. The end. I'm not sure if that's the end. Hang on. The dragon didn't die. He got told off and had a cry and never ate a pet again. Well, a small one now and then. I think the knight survived as well. It's really very hard to tell, since someone lost his memory. The knight? That's right. The knight was me. And there is the wonderful story called The Forgetful Knight, which maybe is a little different of a fairy tale than you've normally heard, but I think that's a pretty fun story. I have two others for us today, and these two books have to do with springtime. I've been trying to spend as much time as I can outside in our backyard and going on walks, and I thought about reading you all this book this week called When Spring Comes by Kevin Henkes. And this book talks a lot about the weather changing and a lot about animals. You can tell just by the front cover. Let's enjoy this one together. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. This is what it's looking like outside a lot in our neighborhood right now. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. Before spring comes, the grass is brown, but if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. Before spring comes, the garden's just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. You will feel it. You will smell it. You will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you're done waiting, but you're not. Now you have to wait for summer. And then the end of it has pictures of summer. Now there's one page that I want to go back to that's going to lead us into our next book. This one right here, this page shows a little bird hatching out of an egg. And another one of my favorite children's authors, his name is Mark Teague. He just wrote a new book called Fly. And it's about a little bird who is hatched out of an egg and has to have the courage to learn to fly. And this little bird does not want to. And so we're going to read this story together right now. But there's something really different about this book. This book is wordless. It doesn't have any words at all. And some of my favorite children's books are actually done this way, where we get to fill in the words ourselves. And it's a great way to also practice writing and to also understand the importance of pictures and how pictures really can tell a story. So as I'm reading this book, Fly, I want you to think, what words would you write down if you were going to be the author of this book? And really pay attention to reading the pictures and reading the expressions on the birds' faces as we go along. So here's our new bird right here who just hatched. And here's the mama bird feeding the baby a worm. And here's some more pictures of the little bird getting bigger and being fed. And as soon as the bird is big enough, now the mom isn't coming all the way into the nest. Now the mom is saying, all right, my little one, it's your turn to come out of the nest and fly and come and get your food out over here on this tree limb. But if you look and see what the bird is saying and thinking, the bird is not interested in doing that at all. So the bird says, all right, I'll give it a try. And out the little bird comes. And the bird is now out of the nest. But as you can tell, the bird is a little bit scared and thinking, this isn't probably going to go very well. And then I get to actually turn the book upside down here, turn it to the side. And we can see the bird is right here falling, 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 falling all the way down to the ground. And the next page shows the mom swooping down to come down here on the ground and check in on her little bird and find out what happened. On the next page, we can see the bird and the baby, the mama bird and the baby having a conversation where the bird is saying, mama bird is saying, you fell out. And the little baby is saying, why didn't you catch me? And the mom is saying, look at all of these birds that know how to fly. But the baby bird has some other ideas. The baby bird says, can I have a hot air balloon? Mom, nope. What about a hang glider? Here's some other ideas that the baby bird has to help the baby bird learn to fly. Even an airplane. But if you look at the mama bird is not happy with these ideas. And the mama bird is saying, when it's fall and we need to go south to Florida where it's warmer, how are you going to get there? You need to learn how to fly. And the baby bird says, well, I could bike. Or I could skateboard. Or even drive a car. Or take a train. But again, you can see the mama bird is saying, nope, these ideas are not going to work. Oh, now the baby bird's coming up with an even better idea. How about a pogo stick? And as you can tell, the mom is saying, this is not going to work. Baby bird, you have to learn how to fly. And our baby bird here is being quite stubborn. and saying, no, 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 I do not want to learn how to fly. And the mama bird is saying, yes, you do. And the little bird is saying, it's okay if a dog comes over and gets me and licks me. They're nice. But the mama bird says, but what about when a cat comes near? And baby bird says, well, maybe I can scare the cat away. And the mom says, well, what about when an owl wants to get you? And the baby bird says, an owl? Uh-oh. Good point, Mom. So they finish up their conversation that they've been having all day long, and I can tell that it's getting darker outside and the moon is coming out. So it looks like the baby bird hops over next to the mom and is ready to try the mom's idea. So the mom takes off and starts flying, and you can tell the baby bird is still scared, has this exclamation point above its head. And so the baby bird says, well, okay, I guess I'll start to flap my wings. I guess I'll take my foot off the ground and I'll see what I can do. Now I'm going to turn the page again, and we can see from the ground. This time we're going to go up. The baby bird starts to fly and go through the air and zigzag through the air. And right here you can even see the baby bird smiling. It's learning to fly. And there's our baby bird again, flying all the way up to the mama bird in the nest, right where his story started. And they end their day together, back in the nest, ready to go back to sleep. I love the story because the little bird did not want to do something. The little bird was feeling scared, maybe feeling nervous and apprehensive, not sure how something was going to go. But I also love how in the end, the mama bird and the baby bird worked together to help solve the problem and help the baby bird find the courage that the baby bird was looking for to be able to accomplish something new. So I hope you enjoyed these stories today. I love the story Fly by Mark Teague. I love the story that describes our outside right now with all of the sunshine and the rain and the flowers blooming when spring comes by Kevin Henkes. And I also hope you enjoyed the first one that we got to read together, The Forgetful Night by Michelle Robinson, which is a really fun twist on a fairy tale. So thanks for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.